Hello children, how are you all? Hope you all are fine. I am your grade 5 social studies teacher. Children, we have completed our block 1 children. Hope you all have completed your classwork children. If you have any doubts, kindly go through the video and complete your classwork my dear children. Now, today we are going to do block 2 children. Okay, so before doing block 2, let us revise what we have studied in block 1. Children, what we have studied in block 1? In block 1 we have studied shifting families. Yes beta, in shifting families what you have seen? Why people will migrate to one place to another place? What is the meaning of migration? There are many ways to migrate from one place to another. There are many reasons to migrate from one place to another place. Yes, reasons might be forcefully or choice. Okay, they should migrate. They might have been migrate from one place to another place by forcefully. I have explained you by drought, submerge. Yes, and in the cases of war, people will migrate from one place to another place forcefully, out of choice. Now people what they'll do, if they want to have a better lifestyle, what they'll do, they'll migrate to another place to get a better job and education. They may migrate from one place to another place. Yes children, and families might change from nuclear family to joint family and joint family to nuclear family. This we have seen in our block 1 children. Kindly complete your workbook and your classwork. Now children, see here children. This is our block 2, living in a community. Living in a community. Now see, what is the meaning of community? See children, a group of people living in one place such as neighborhood. A group of people living in one place such as neighborhood. Children, what do you mean by neighborhood? Neighborhood is a place where we all live in one place. Yes, with our neighbors. Neighbors means people who stay next to our house. They are called our neighbors. Yes children. Now, see beta, I am going to explain you why people love to live in a community children. So before starting the session, let me ask you a few questions based on this living in a community children. So children, today we will see that why living in a community is very important children. Okay, now see, let me ask you a few questions children. I told you no. Now from where you will get your milk? Milkman. Yes children. From where you will get your vegetables beta? Yes, vegetable seller will come and sell you vegetables, fruits. Yes children. So what will happen when people like this who are helping us will make our work easy? Yes. Yes children, what milkman is doing? Early in the morning he'll come and he'll give us milk children. Or your grandmother, grandfather, father or mother, they'll go and they'll bring milk packet children. Yes. Next what they'll do? Now they'll want to buy a vegetables or fruits. What they'll do? They'll go to the market, they'll purchase and they'll come. Yes. What do you understand by this? Yes. Now what happened? We are depend on one another. What happened? We are depend on each and every person. For example, I told you milkman. What will happen if there is no milkman? It would be very difficult for us. Yes. Now imagine if there is no fruit seller, no vegetable seller. What will happen? The life would have been little bit difficult children. Now farmer is there. What farmer will do children? He'll grow crops. And what he'll do? He'll store the crops. Whatever he'll grow? No. Half he'll store and half he'll sell in the market. When he will sell in the market, what will happen? We will purchase that goods. Yes. And what we'll do? We will cook it and we will eat children. Imagine if there is no farmer, no milkman, no vegetable seller, can you live? Yes, you'll tell, yes teacher, we can live. But the life would be very difficult, children. Yes, can one person do this all kinds of different work? No, it will be difficult for one person to do this all things, children. So what happened? We love to live in a community together. So what will happen when you live in one place? What happen if a vegetable seller is coming in that community and he'll sell vegetables? What will happen? People who will live over there in that community will come and purchase the vegetables and fruits. So it will become easy for him and for us. Yes, so he's helping us, no children? Now, like this. In this way, let me write you few another examples and explain you. Children, I told you, no, I am going to give you more examples. Now look here, beta. Why we live together in a community? I have explained you what is the meaning of community. Yes? Now see here. People feel safe. Children, when we all are living together in one place, we feel safe. Next one. We can divide our work. Children, what we are doing? We are dividing our work. Yes, children, how we are dividing our work? We are dividing our work. Milkman is supplying milk. The fruit seller, vegetable seller are coming and selling the fruits and vegetables. Yes, doctor is going and giving his service. Yes, in a hospital. What is this all, children? We are dividing our work. We are living in one community and doing different types of jobs. And what will happen? Everyone will get different service. Yes, like this it makes us easy to live in one community. See, last one. We are dependent on one another. Yes or no, children? We all are dependent on one another. For example, now if you are not well, what will happen? You are depending on the doctor, children. Yes. Now doctor's children are there. If they want to study, where they'll come, children? They'll come to school near teacher. Yes. If teacher's children are not well, what she'll do? She'll go near doctor. Yes. And now what happened? Doctor want to take a service from a for example, if in doctor's clinic, if there is no light current, what he'll do? He'll call to whom he'll call? He'll call to an mechanic, electrician. Yes. And what electrician will do? He'll come and he'll repair his light or whatever it might be. So what is this, children? We are dividing our work and living in one community, children. So let me explain you give you a small example. Children, in earlier times, early man used to live, children. What happened? Even they used to live together and divide their work, children. Now what happened? Imagine if there are 10 early men who used to live together. What happened? 5 used to go to hunt animal and other 5 used to go to collect fruits and berries, children. What happened? In this way, they are making their work easy. Can one person do this all kinds of work? No. From morning to evening, he'll spend his half of the day in doing one work. So in this way, to make our work easy, we are dividing our work and we are depend on one another. Depend. I have given you the example. If teacher is not feeling well, she'll go near doctor. Doctor's children want to read and write. They'll come to school near teacher. Postman is there. Postman, what he'll do? He'll deliver the letter. And what will happen? Postman will also get fever. He'll know what he'll do. If it's not well, he'll go near doctor. Postman children are there. They want to read and write. They'll come to school. In this way, we are depending on one another, children. So, take out your reader. I am going to read now. Keep your fingers where I am reading better. Okay. Children, look here. Block 2. Living in a community. Turn to page number 16. Kindly keep your fingers where I am reading. Okay, my dear children, see, I have given you the example of early man. See, Early humans lived together in groups. See, children, see here. Two people are catching. They have already hunted some animal. No, how they are catching? No, how they are bringing it? No, yes. Can you think one person can hold it like this and bring? No, it will be difficult for them. No, see, another person is sitting here, and what is doing? He is lighting the fire. Now see, let me read, children. Keep your fingers. From the earlier times, humans lived together in groups as hunters and gatherers. They moved together to hunt and collect food. When they started farming and settled down in one place, they continued to live in groups. Even today, we live in large groups called communities. One of the reason why we live together is because we depend on one another in many ways. We all are depending on one another. Yes, children, I have explained you. Now see. Dependent on one another in a community. See. Whether in a city or a village, we almost always live in a neighborhood. We feel safe when we are together. We can support and help each other. We can spend time with others when we feel lonely. See, children, what is he doing? He is a milkman. See how he is supplying a milk? My God, see, 1, 2, 3, 4 cans, 5 cans are there. Now see, who is he? He is a fruit seller. What is selling? Banana. No? See, next. Who is he, children? He is a doctor. No, he is treating sick people. Next, see. Who is he? He is an electrician. No? We all are depending on each other, children, in this way. Now, come on. Page number 17. Turn to page number 17. I am going to read. Keep your fingers. We depend on different people for different reasons. Yes, children, this is very important point. We depend on different people for different reasons, children. Let us talk some examples. Let us take some examples. We all need a daily supply of milk in the morning. So we need someone to bring it. The milkman does this job similarly. Similarly, we depend on doctor, electrician, the postman and many other for their service. A doctor can treat people who are ill, while a teacher can teach the doctor's children. A postman need an electrician to fix wires, and the electrician depend on the postman for getting his post. People in community depend on each other in many ways. This is called interdependence. Imagine how difficult it would be for us if we had to do all the work by ourselves. Can you all imagine, children? If your mother and father, what they are doing, if they are doing all the work alone, how difficult it would be, children? Imagine your mummy is growing crops in the field. No? Can she grow? Yes, she can, but it will take a lot of time. If they are growing only rice, who will bring dal? Only rice is sufficient. You need dal, you need curry. Yes, you want so many other dishes also. So, we are dependent on one another to make our work easy. Okay, my dear children. Now, children, kindly open your workbooks, beta. See block 2, page number. Yes, see S1. Why we live together. Look at the picture, page number. Sorry, children. 14. Page number 14. Write today's date. 4-7-2020. Let me write for you all. See beta, page number 14, write today's date here. Okay children, see S1, why we live together. Children, look at the picture and answer the question. One has been done for you. You should see the picture and write beta. Okay. See, thousands of years ago when people collected food from nature. See, you can see now what they are doing. See, she's collecting fruits. This boy is sitting and eating. See what he's doing? He's digging. See what this boy is doing? He is bringing honey from beehive. No? Next picture. Picture B. You have two pictures. Picture A and picture B. Now see what you can see in picture B. When people settle down in one place after discovering agriculture. See what they are doing, children? See? He's harvesting, cutting the crops. See? She is taking cattle out. This boy is catching one stick and going with sheep. No? This lady is collecting the harvested crops. No? Now see here beta, first one. What are the people doing in the picture? Picture A. In this picture, one person is plucking fruits. See. Now you write about 1, 2, 3 members here, children. Okay, point wise you write. Okay. Now see in picture B, first one, you write about picture B, children. How many members are there in picture B? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 members. You write about them. What they are doing you can see and you can write, children. Okay, now see second one. What would happen if one person had to do all the work being done in the picture above? This is your own answer, my dear children. He's asking what will happen if one person is doing this all work. From picture, above picture, picture A and B, imagine only one person is doing all different kinds of work. But you should write your own answer, children. The person will get tired. He can't do all the works. Yes, many points are there, beta. You write with your own. Tomorrow we'll complete next page number 15. We'll do it tomorrow, children. Okay, beta. Complete today. Question number 1 and question number 2. Kindly follow the instructions and see the picture carefully and write the answers. Okay, children. Thank you. Have a nice day.